G'day, Mick at Diggermate here. In this video, for the first time, we will feature a compaction roller. This is the Wacker Neuson RD12, a great little versatile machine for doing compaction jobs on small commercial sites or around your home. In this review, we'll talk about the things we like about it, the benefits of the RD12 roller, and to show you how you can use it to best effect on your project. All right, let's get out in the field and take it.
Want the best rates on mini excavators and tight access earth moving equipment? Go to diggermate.com and get it done with Diggermate.
The RD12 is a 1.8 ton compaction roller. Its size is perfect for small commercial or residential jobs that require compaction across asphalt or any subgrade base material like we are standing on right here. A couple of the standout features on the RD12 are that it's a dual vibration drum system, so both drums will vibrate as you're compacting down. It's also equipped with a water sprinkler system as well on both drums. So if you're compacting asphalt or something hot where there's a chance that it might stick to the drum, the sprinkler water system will prevent any material sticking to the drum rollers. Another great feature of this machine is its compact size. So it actually has 3,400 pounds of vibrational downward force. So in kilograms, that's about 1,600 kilograms. You can do the math on that. But you would use this in a location where you've got tight access and space is an issue. So the width here is 900 wide on each of the rollers, and the height on the ROP, so you can actually drop this down, but the full height as it sits right here at the moment is 2.34 meters tall, and the height on the break point here to roll the cage down is about 1650. So you'll be able to get this into some really tight spaces, which is great for small commercial and domestic work, obviously, but it packs a real punch when it comes to compaction. Up in the cabin here of this roller, there's really not much going on as far as buttons and controls, but it is comfortable, just like all the Wacker Neuson equipment, which is German designed. It's ergonomically friendly. I'm 6'2". There's still plenty of space for my knees. I can imagine sitting here all day operating this machine. I'd be really comfortable. One of the other advantages of the cockpit area is the visibility. I can easily see the drum at the front and quite easily see it at the rear as well, which is going to make it a lot easier to finish off jobs on corners or in really tight areas where the lines need to be precise. To operate this machine, it's really simple. You've got a joystick right here which controls the machine forward and backward. You need to have your hand on this the whole time. It's a safety feature. You've got two speeds which operates from this button right here. So you've got your rabbit, which is your fast speed, and your tortoise, which is your slow speed. And then you've just got a couple of buttons. Your vibration feature is your red button here, and the light will come on up here on the squiggly line when you're operating the vibration feature, but you'll feel it. You'll feel that as you're sitting on the machine, it's unmistakable. And then you've got your sprinkler system, which is on the blue button right here. And again, the light will come up here when the sprinkler is on. You can control the water flow and how much water you get onto the drums by this gauge right here. You'll also see it as well. You'll physically see the water on the drums. You've got some lights here, which you'll notice have been on most of the time. You've got your red safety stop button right there, and over on the left here is your handbrake. So up is on, down is off. And on the far left down here by your left leg is your choke. So down to give it some choke if you haven't started in the morning, and then up to leave the choke off and operate it. Great, now you know the controls. Let's walk through the operation of this machine as we do it. First and foremost, seatbelt always needs to be on. Your red safety needs to pop out to be disengaged, and you'll notice the red ignition light goes on. We'll leave the choke up because I've already started this machine today. The machine's now operational. Speed is in tortoise mode, so the slower speed. Disengage the handbrake on the left, and it's as simple as controlling the direction and pushing your joystick forward to go forward, and backwards to go backwards. Okay, to operate the vibration feature, you'll hit the red button here on your thumb. You'll feel the machine start to vibrate and the green light with a squiggly line will go on. That is the indicator that the vibration is now happening. And same again, I'm just going to go a little bit faster here. There we go. To operate the sprinkler system, it's the blue button on your joystick right here. Sprinkler button will come on. You can vibrate and sprinkle at the same time. The amount of water is on this indicator here, so that will just be determined by what surface you're running on and whether there's anything sticking to the drum or not. And then away you go, and you'll see that the drum becomes wet because the water is running onto it. So, simple as that. There you go, it really is that simple to use the roller. You can get quite a lot done in a day or even in a couple of hours with this machine. It's quite quick and efficient, and there's plenty of features to get the job done perfectly. So you can put this down to get under sheds or get into your area. It's always advisable to operate with the roll bar up. Traveling is also handy to have this down as well, just because the height on the trailer, it makes it reasonably tall, but it's always advisable, of course, to have it up for safety reasons. This is where you're going to fill the water up here. This gauge right here is your water gauge. So you're going to need to fill the roller up with water when you get it on site. Your fuel gauge is here, and to fill up the fuel, just open up the engine bay here. Just a little Honda engine and petrol fuel right there. While we're here, the air filter of this engine is right here. You'll just undo that wing nut there, pull it out, and you can actually take the air filter off to clean it if you like. You can wash it in a bit of petrol to clean it, dry it out, and then stick it back on. Oil dipstick is just here. The oil filler is here. Over here is your hydraulic fluid, and your hydraulic fluid sight glass is just there. Down here is where you drain the water. So if you need to empty the water, if there's still water in it before you bring it back, or when you're finished at the end of the day before you put it on the trailer. There's just a couple of spots for daily greasing, 2 nipples, 1 nipple there and 1 nipple right there on your main pivot points. And finally, under here is your battery, and importantly, your operator's manual. So if you're unsure about anything that we've spoken about, maintenance or operations, this is your go-to. Now you know about the controls and how to operate the RD12. The first thing you're going to want to learn how to do is get it off the trailer when you get it home. So let me show you how to do that. So to begin with, you're going to release any of the tie down points on both sides of the roller where possible. In this box is the battery and the controllers for your winch. This is the receiver for the winch, and this is the remote control. So this will plug in just here. There's a little notch there to show you how to put that on. So make sure the winch is on at this stage and just release it a little bit. Next, you're going to get on the machine and drive it back so you can release any other chains that are still holding it into place. You'll need to drop the ramps. And on this trailer, it is a tilting trailer, so there are some pins right here that you're going to need to release as well. This allows for the trailer to tilt up as you get the roller off, so there's not such a big angle on the ramps as you're getting down onto the ground. Now that you're all set, grab the remote control, and you're going to start the roller up, and you will release the winch out slowly as you reverse. Once the roller is safely on the ground, you can turn it off, disconnect the winch, and then get to work with the roller. At the end of the day, to put the machine back on the trailer, you just do everything that you did to take it off in reverse. So to start with, connect the winch. Now when you're on the machine, you'll start the machine up and you'll put it in gear just slightly as you winch forward. The winch is going to do most of the work here. Once the tilting trailer falls level, you're up enough, and the rest of the tie downs can happen with the ratchets and the tie down system that's on the trailer. So we're going to connect the chains and then use this shackle here to tension up so that front chain becomes tight. You'll see as you get this tied up, this will push the roller forward into the exact right spot, and once the chain is tight, right like that, cool. So now that chain's tight, you'll need to make sure it's tight on both sides, and the machine is now secure. You can put the ramps up, you can put your winch controller away, and you can put your pins back in the tilting mechanism of the trailer. Put that back in there, then I'm going to come around and do the pins at the front. There you go, it's always your responsibility to make sure everything is tied down and perfect. So double check everything. You really don't want this coming loose when you're heading down the highway. So that's all we can tell you about the RD12, other than just keep driving straight lines across whatever surface it is that you need to compact. It's a really easy machine to use, anyone can do it, and you don't need any license or tickets to operate this size roller. So if you've got a compaction job at home, a shed slab, a driveway, or any other area that requires your surface to be compacted down, this is your go-to machine. If you want to hire the RD12, you can do so at Diggermate locations all around the country. You can book online right now at Diggermate.com using the link below. If you want to see any other reviews on our YouTube channels, you can use the links here and here. Thanks for watching. If this video has been helpful, please subscribe to our channel, like and share this video, and we hope to see you soon.